Isaiah 51. I read from the Institute for Scripture Research, the ISR, the Scriptures, because it takes a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Greek to English, and Aramaic to English. It doesn't mess around with idols and false mighty ones. Yah is the Elohim of the heavens and the earth, and he sent his son Yehoshua. He gave his son Yehoshua to die on a stake for the sins of all of humanity. That's love. There's a lot of love in that. You just realize there's nobody really cares, so he has to change the way he does things. The reason why the Old Testament is really important is because the only thing Yehoshua changed, like really, was sacrifices. We no longer have to give sacrifices. The rest of the Bible is still important. You cannot just throw away the entire Old Testament or pick and choose what you want out of the Old Testament because, well, he died for our sins. He made the sacrifice so we don't have to make sacrifices. That is the only difference. 51. Listen to me, you who pursue righteousness, seeking Yah. Look to the rock you were hewn from, and to the hole of the pit you were dug from. Look to Abraham your father, and to Sarah who bore you, for he was alone when I called him, and I blessed him and increased him. For Yah shall comfort Sion, he shall comfort all her waste places, for he makes her wilderness like Eden, and her desert like the garden of Yah. Joy and gladness are found in it, thanksgiving and the voice of song. Listen to me, my people, and give ear to me, O my nation, for the Torah goes forth from me, and my right ruling I set as a light to peoples. My righteousness is near, my deliverance shall go forth, and my arms judge peoples. Coastlands wait upon me, and for my arm they wait expectantly. Lift up your eyes to the heavens, and look on the earth beneath, for the heavens shall vanish like smoke, and the earth wear out like a garment, and those who dwell in it die as gnats. GNATS, those little tiny flying things, and they come around because people don't know how to take care of their household, so it just gets all gross and disgusting. Yeah, those things. Also, they come around for plants outside and gardens and stuff. And kids bring them inside. That does happen too. Where am I at? But my deliverance is forever, and my righteousness is not broken. Listen to me, you who know righteousness, a people in whose heart is my Torah. Do not fear the reproach of men, nor be afraid of their revilings. For a moth eats them like a garment, and a worm eats them like wool. Worms eat wool? But my righteousness is forever, and my deliverance to all generations. Awake, awake, put on strength, O arm of Yah. Awake as in days of old, everlasting generations. Was it not you who cut Rahab, Rahab with a line underneath of it, apart, and pierced the crocodile? Was it not you who dried up the sea, the waters of the great deep, who made the depths of the sea a way for the redeemed to pass over? And they're talking about Mitzrayim, when Mitzrayim chased them out, or Egypt chased them out, because he actually wanted them back. Moses parted the Red Sea, and then it closed back up on the Egyptians that were trying to get them back. And let the ransom for Yah return, and they shall come to Sion with singing, with everlasting joy on their heads. Let them attain joy and gladness. Sorrow and sighing shall flee away. I am he who comforts you. Who are you that you should be afraid of man that dies, and of the sea of man who is made like grass? And you have forgotten Yah your maker, who stretched out the heavens and laid the foundations of the earth, and you continually fear all the day because of the rage of the oppressor, as he has prepared to destroy. And where is the rage of the oppressor? Bowed he hastens to be loosened, that he should not die in the pit, and that his bread should not fail. But I am Yah your Elohim, stirring up the sea, and its waves roar. Yah of hosts is his name. Yah of hosts is his name. And I have put my words in your mouth, and with the shadow of my hand I have covered you, to plant the heavens and lay the foundations of the earth, and to say to Sion, you are my people. Awake, awake yourself, rise up, O Jerusalem. You who have drunk at the hand of Yah the cup of his wrath, you have drunk the dregs, dregs, of the cup of reeling, and drained it out. Of all the sons she bore, she has none to guide her, and of all the sons she has brought up, none is strengthening her hand. Both these are coming upon you. Who is sorry for you? Ruin and destruction, scarcity of food and sword. How shall I comfort you? Your sons have fainted, they lie at the head of all the streets like a gazelle in a net. They are filled with the wrath of Yah, the rebuke of your Elohim. Therefore, please hear this, you afflicted and drunk, do not, but not with wine. Thus says your master Yah and your Elohim, who pleads the cause of his people. See, I shall take out of your hand the cup of reeling, the dregs of the cup of my wrath. Never again shall you drink it, and I shall put it into the hand of those who afflict you, who have said to your being, bow down, and we pass over you. And you made your back like the ground, and as the street to walk over. Ooh, Isaiah 51.